Hello everyone and welcome to The Vibe. We have a very special show. Do you want to know why? Because we have some talented high school students from Frank Sinatra High School. Yes! Look how enthusiastic they are. Wow.
I love them.
We need a lot of that energy right now in the show. But they're going to teach us how to be cool.
Oh yeah,
we need it. You guys need it. Maybe you guys need it. I'm already there. But they actually just did a production in November called These Names.
The Names That Hurt.
The Names That Hurt.
It's a play on bullying, so it's about actually the actual names. They were turned into little like mini productions, if you can say that.
We got them right here. So let's ask them straight up. So tell us a little bit about your production.
Hi. So for our production, we all collaborated to work on monologues and scenes together, and then we put them together to put on a performance. It was all based on our stories of being bullied. For example, my word was retard because when I was younger, I was pushed aside for my low performance in school. And actually, that's what motivated me to be where I am now. People are gonna say things about you, but your voice has to be the loudest, so.
Aww, that was awesome.
I know.
Killing it, Catherine. Woo! That's awesome. And anyone else want to talk about what their words are? Or what are other words in high school that you guys hear around the hallways?
Or do you guys feel like bullying is a topic that is happening in your school? Does it happen outside of school?
Are there too many questions being thrown around?
Since we go to an art school, our school is very diversified, meaning that everyone from different races, everyone from different sexes, anyone who has their different views are open to speak themselves, and no one really judges them. So I wouldn't say that we have that much bullying, but obviously in the news you hear about these horrible events that happen through cyberbullying or just bullying face to face, and I wouldn't say that we have bullying in our school as much as maybe like another school.
That's awesome.
That's really good because, you know, back in our day, bullying was like the cool thing to do. And luckily, I feel like now it's turning into something that's really frowned upon.
Don't listen to the haters.
Nice! I love that.
That's
I
a great motto.
Tattooed right across. Don't listen to the haters.
Is your school anything like victorious? Because I've always wanted to go to a school like that.
Yeah, it's like victorious because, you know, you'll just walk through the hallways and you'll hear people singing and rehearsing their lines. You know, first it's fun and stuff, but like it gets kind of annoying. But
wow. I would never have thought that would be annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just gave it away that you watch Victorious, which is a girly show. Joke's on you.
How is it a girly show?
I'm totally kidding.
I love that. So
hey, Rob, let's not bully the students.
Yeah,
okay?
all right, we just started talking about
You're
bullying.
right.
All right, now that
my time, it's not now. Okay. We want to know what's in right now.
We want to know.
Can you tell us some words that are like super cool right now?
Hit us with some slang.
all right, so like if something is cool, we don't say cool no more. We say wavy. It's like
Okay.
it's wavy.
All right.
With the emoji, you guys use the emoji?
You mean the wave emoji?
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn it!
You just look like a geese.
All right, so fire isn't a word anymore. I've just been informed. Is that true?
That was kicked off the list of cool words.
I've also just been informed that shook and triggered are no longer cool, but it's okay, I'll use them anyway.
What century are we in,
Good,
guys?
Good. Shook. Yes. Good.
What does shook
right
mean?
now. No.
Like
I've been using it, but I'm not really sure in the right way.
like you're shook. Like
you've been like traumatized by
I'm
something.
asking them.
All right.
Y'all don't know anything.
Oh.
We don't know anything.
I mean, I've kind of been shook from this whole experience.
Okay, good.
Great way to use it. Social media guys. What is your favorite Snapchat filter?
The bunny one, like when like the snow comes down, or the dog filter, but like the dog filter is really basic, so like if you do that then like you're kind of just like trying too hard, but if you do the bunny one, then it's like cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Especially because it changes your voice.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Second favorite, because mine is the flower crown, and I feel like maybe it's been overused or something, or it's not as cool. What do you guys think?
The flower crown? You guys,
They're like, no around.
Can I post it? Can I post it on Facebook? The flower crown? No?
Facebook?
who even uses that anymore?
Facebook anymore?
That is so not cool anymore.
No,
Fine,
sorry.
can I post it on my dang Instagram story there? Is that cooler?
Is there anything that like people, I want to ask you guys some questions. Like, do you guys remember, like, I don't even know.
Blockbuster, anyone?
Blockbuster? Or like what life was like before Netflix?
Did you guys remember DVDs? DVDs?
Okay, we're gonna do a really quick round, okay? You tell us yes or no if you've heard of it or not, okay?
MySpace.
Walkman.
MySpace.
Okay, fine, MySpace.
MySpace.
Did you have an account?
No.
They were infants.
I don't
Like,
know.
Do you know what a Walkman is? Yes? Okay.
Okay.
I've heard some no's over here.
What about Redbox?
Yes. Redbox is still alive. Yeah.
I know, but I want to be. Not really anyone uses it anymore.
Red what?
Oh yeah.
Now you got it.
All right. How about Wheelies?
Dude, yeah.
They're called Heelys.
What?
I get to order them tonight.
Whoa. Are they like on sale now? I thought that was a really.
Wait, are we
old
talking
thing.
about Heelys? Or are we talking about wheelies? What is the
What's
difference?
Wait, Heelys are wheelies, right?
No, they're not called wheelies.
What are they called?
You're wrong. We are not a cool bunch, clearly, on the show.
Okay. What is there anything else? Oh, did you guys ever use a Skip It?
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
It's a
Awesome.
little skipper.
Yeah, and then you skip around it. That's it.
Ooh, do you
Yeah.
guys remember Neopets?
Oh my gosh.
Anyone? Neopets?
Did you guys have Club Penguin?
Yeah.
No!
Wow.
We gotta have a page.
Club Penguin like protest.
That's so
We'll
sad.
start a petition, guys.
Yeah. Oh, that ruins
Everything's an
everything.
app now.
What
Okay,
about,
what are
about
some things-
Webkins? Webkins, yes?
Webkins?
Okay.
What's the new Facebook? What's the new Instagram?
Musically,
Okay,
tell us all about
yeah.
it.
Okay. You want me to explain it?
Yeah.
What does it do?
Okay,
Why
so-
sell it to me? Why
Okay.
should I get it?
So you can choose. So you can choose like a song or like a skit or anything you want, or like you can dance, and then it records. You can either do it in fast motion or slow motion. But if you do it in if it's like going in slow, then when it goes, it's gonna like speed it up and put it in fast. And so like you kind of like hold it and you do like cool like stuff, like,
Motions with it.
motions,
Wow.
or you can like prop it up, but like that's kind of boring, so you wouldn't. You could do that, and like yeah, that's.
They're just really. I would get it.
Cool.
I've used it before, so
I feel
guess
like I
I'm
would
the
look
coolest
dumb
one at the
doing
table,
that.
All right. All right. Anyway,
What did you say?
I
I
don't
have
even
a
know what she
question,
just
though.
said.
I
That
have
was
a question.
atrocious.
Speaking of social media, who is the coolest person on social media right
Yeah, who is social media queen or king to you guys at the moment?
Anyone that we should be following on Instagram? Anyone that like influences your day-to-day decisions?
now? Like Kylie Jenner. No. Oh, come on.
Thank you guys! Were you gonna agree?
I actually really like the Kylie Jenner lipsticks.
Thank you.
I like
I'm
her
wearing one
cosmetics.
right now.
I feel like her eyeshadows are very nice.
I agree.
There you
Full
go.
agreement. Full agreement.
I think her cosmetics are like the only good thing about her. She's like, she's.
I will agree with you
Very
on that.
true.
Thank you. Like, I don't like her at all. Like, no. Sorry.
Damn. So
But do
okay.
you follow her even though you don't like her? Because she isn't
No.
getting
I
70
do.
million followers
I don't.
without
I do
reason,
not.
okay?
How many? Okay, true, honestly, and no judgment. How many of us follow Kylie Jenner on Instagram right now?
I only
Kylie
follow.
Jenner.
You do? Right there?
I think that it like I swear I did not follow it. All right.
Your sister.
did
Your
it?
sister did,
She
right?
accidentally pushed follow.
Must have followed it because
Hey, you didn't unfollow, so you must have liked your stuff.
yeah. Yeah, I think that it just is okay. So I think that someone followed her for me because I never actually pressed the follow button on her account.
My dog ate
She
my
followed
homework.
herself.
Yeah, sure.
She went into your phone and.
I got blocked by Kendall Jenner.
What?
No way!
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna say that's pretty cool. She found you and she unfollowed you.
Said something and just it didn't let me follow it.
Aww.
So now we know what not to do on Instagram.
Yeah.
I actually have a question. How do you feel about social media? Do you think it actually is a good thing? Because like it kind of can be harmful to like your health and I don't know.
Are you
Like your
guys on?
body
Are you guys
image?
on social media? How often throughout the day?
I have an Instagram, and I don't have a lot of followers, and I'm pretty proud of that because I don't have a bunch of random people that I don't know following me. I keep it real.
Yeah.
I had a friend recently say she was close to 700 followers, I believe, and I said, you can be proud of that, but also like,
that's not an accomplishment.
Exactly. Like, do you know 700 people? I know 100 and something people that actually follow me.
What were politics at all something that you guys talked about in high school? Because I know that you guys are, you know, too young to vote, but was it even conversation in the hallways, like what was going on? Did people know?
Yes.
Yes, I feel like after Trump was elected, like in every classroom, people were like talking about it and they were like arguing, and not many people supported Trump, but there was a couple people, and it was just like,
I think because we live in New York City, we're all pretty politically aware of like what's going on because we live in such a diverse community. And I think it was a topic that was really openly discussed between us because it was something that is really important to us.
Yeah. I mean, did you feel kind of left out? Like the fact that this was like a huge election. I mean, you know, first female really running, and there was just so much controversy and everything. Did you feel like, oh man, I really wish I was born like now so that my voice could have somewhat be heard? Or do you think that the voting process is like
rigged and it doesn't really
matter? It's rigged
matter.
either way.
It was rigged either way. I don't think it mattered like who voted at all because there wasn't really an option.
I'm actually pretty scared because when I want to go back to my father's country, which is in Tunisia, which is northern Africa, and I haven't been going the past 2 years because we've been receiving various emails telling us not to go because of not only just the political climate there, but because of the radical group that's there concerning us, telling us not to go because obviously we don't look as locals there. But I'm pretty scared because hopefully that when the refined travel ban comes out, it doesn't entail that, you know, even American citizens can't visit a foreign place. Like if I'm going there, like let's say first week of August, I don't want to have trouble coming back to the country just because I was in that place. So that's one thing that scares me, but yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we can all agree on that. Like
a lot of us
we're pretty scared to go back also. On the rare occasion, actually not so rare now, that they stop you even though you've lived here all your life. And
I mean,
ridiculous. Well, we sure learned a lot from the younger generation, and apparently fire isn't cool anymore. Who knew? Anyways, now it's time for a commercial break.
Thank you again so much for seeing us on The Vibe. Check us out tomorrow for Bollywood Breakdown. And
he said
for us.
Never mind.
It's Wednesday.
I was kidding.